What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in to Aconnectiontv. Subscribe, baby. Also, check out my two new channels, Aconnectiontv 2 and ACTV Games. When you go through those channels, subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell. Tamar said, not my man. Tamar better sing. Tamar better sing her mother's story. What's going on, y'all? I'm Muslim from Aconnectiontv the Network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt some of the connections to spot out differences. Thank you guys for joining my Patreon, patreon.com/Aconnectiontv. I am at 7 Patreons right now. Thank you for the people that believe in my creativity, for the people that want to support. I need y'all to do me a solid real quick and just take a look at this video. This is Lovelyti, who has over 400,000 subscribers, explaining the concept of why, or the concept behind how a lot of the white YouTubers and white creators have a lot of the support from their fans and supporters, but the black YouTubers and the black creators seem to always get a ton of backlash within regards to wanting to receive support or asking for support from their audience. Take a look at this video.
But I want to go ahead and show you guys a small snippet of what Jay Miller had to say about this whole demonetization and the ad boycott and how it's affecting us black content creators. Go ahead and check this out, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
So let's go ahead and move on to Lovelyti. Here you have another black YouTuber. She has 415,962 subscribers. Gets mass amounts of views, okay? She's doing her thing. And I personally believe that her core audience is black women, okay? She does a very good job at what she's doing, okay? So as the YouTube issues start coming up, she, I believe, has a Patreon. And guess what? She's only asking for 100, no, hold on, let me go back. She has 169 Patreons with a goal of 314 Patreons. So you telling me that somebody who is black, okay, she has she gets a lot of freaking views. I mean, the girl does her thing. She has 415,962 subscribers. Majority of her audience are women. And you're telling me that 314 people won't support her up on Patreon? She's only able to get 169 so far. With that many subscribers, that tells you right there that there is a lack of support from black people. Yes, it is. That's proof right there, okay? It's straight up proof. Now, we're going to compare her to David Pakman, all right? David Pakman has 358,267 subscribers. He has less subscribers than Lovelyti. Now, he also has a Patreon. He has about 1,500 Patreons. He's making $5,479 a month. And he's only asking for 20,000 Patreons. Now, here you have a white YouTuber who also does news, okay? Compared to Lovelyti, he has less subscribers, but he's able to get at least 1,500 Patreons, and he's making $5,479 a month, and he's asking for 20,000 Patreons, okay? So he's just started, asking his crowd for crowdfunding too, since YouTube has pulled their ads, okay? And it's making it hard for YouTubers to make their money. His followers are coming through. Because let's keep it real here, whether people want to make this about a race thing or not, this is the truth and stuff. All groups do support their own people, okay? They may support other people too. I mean, I'm not saying that they haven't or they're not, but for the most part, because, they're white, they're going to get other support from white people. I mean, that's just the way things work up in this world. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is.
All right, so you guys just saw what Jay Miller Speaks had to say, and it was the truth. And I think one of the videos that also got to me was one done by Conspiracy Dude. And I've only talked to him a few times. Really nice brother. And I had been watching him off and on for years. And then I remember a lot of people sending me videos that he did of me recently, kind of having my back because somebody, for whatever reason, was attacking me. And you...
So, clear fact. facts were stated, it is obvious that a lot of these other YouTubers that just so happen to be white have 5,000 Patreons, 4,000 Patreons, 1,500 Patreons. But when people like Lovelyti, who has 400,000 subscribers, ask for support from her 400,000 subscribers, there's backlash, there's ridicule. Even in that video, people were getting death threats. But with the white counterparts, the people that support them, they never ask any questions, they just shell out money. So at the end of the day, with Patreon, you can donate a minimum of $1 a month up to however much you want to donate a month. $1 a month for any creator that you love, apparently, or quote unquote, apparently. Yeah, apparently, quote unquote, same thing. You know what I'm saying? For any creator that you love or want to see their content, it is very difficult. I also want to shout out Lovelyti for stating the facts. Doing YouTube is a job. The amount of time that some creators put into their content, hours and 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 hours of work to go along with all their created content, but some of them, like myself, only receive $125 a month or $200 a month. Right. There's no way that I can continue doing hours and hours and hours and hours of content if the financial blessing is not there at all. And she also made mention that, you know how some people say, oh, YouTube is not secure. Not one job on this planet is secure. Fact. And yeah, it was nice to hear her video. She also got emotional in the video, but it was nice to hear that someone on that level with 400,000 subscribers is going through the same heartache and frustration as I am with someone with only 96,000 subscribers. But it's nice to know that we're all in the same boat. Well, majority of us anyway. So shout out to Lovelyti. That video actually helped me out and made me gain ground. YouTube is not the only thing that I do. I do my photography, and with my photography, in a 2-hour shoot, I can make a couple $100 in a 2-hour shoot. A couple $100 versus working 10 hours a day at a job that I do not like, that doesn't flex my creative juices. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, oh, Wesley, just go to work, just go to work. This is work. It's just not the work that you do, but this is work. And for you guys to say that you love the content, give $1 a month. It's only $1 a month. But anyways, that's not why I came on this video. I've been through a lot over the last couple of weeks here in Atlanta. I love Atlanta. I met the love of my life, which I believe to be the love of my life, although I've only known him for a couple of weeks, and all of y'all had this, but someone like me that's been through so much dealing with dudes, you have to know what you like. By now, Wes, you should know what you like in a guy. If at this age, in this time in my life, with all of the experiences that I've gone through, if I don't know what I like in a guy, there's a problem, okay? I tried the top thing. Doesn't work. I can't date tops. They're egotistical, they're mean, they don't care, they're just worthless. All of the tops that I've dated, except for one, have all been the same, so I have the right to say that. I'm sure there's a top out there that's a god to somebody, but I haven't met him, so this is my experience. Listen, bottoms, I can't date full bottoms because they're either super sensitive, super feminine, super duper emotional, and you know, when I, at a time in my life, would want that itch to be scratched, they can't do it for me. And they've made themselves, they presented themselves to be so submissive that I wouldn't even want them to even scratch my itch, if that makes sense. Once again, I know this is not every bottom and this is not every top, but every bottom that I've dated and every top that I've dated have been that way. So, this is what I know, and I'm speaking about what I know. I've been on this earth for a long time, and I've never, ever met a verse bottom that was masculine, that was my height, that had body, that I was attracted to, that our personalities connected, that they did quirky and phony and not phony, funny things, and I did quirky and funny things. We like the same music, we respect each other, we speak to each other about everything. We know about each other's STD status. We actually went out and got tested together. Like, I've never met a guy like that. Never. Never, 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 never. And you will be, I know y'all are like, what, are you serious? I'm so serious. I know that burst bottom guys exist, and the reason why I'm stating the title is because that's a big factor. It is, you know what I'm saying? In any relationship, regardless of you having, you definitely have to be attracted to the person, you definitely have to connect with the person, but sexually, you have to match, period. You have to match, period. What they like done to them and what they like to do have to match what you like done to you and you would like to do, or you have to be able to willing to love doing that and love doing that. Because there's one thing that I really don't like doing, and that's using my mouth orally. I just don't like, I don't like doing that. Not with the front side. I love doing it with the back. I can do it with the back all day long, but with the front, I don't like doing that. So to find someone that doesn't care if their front is satisfied that way, I'm in the money, I'm in the money, I'm in the motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to do that with my mouth. So you should find someone that doesn't care to have that done. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know what you like, and I know what I like, and I found it in this particular individual, and this individual is moving. Now, here's the dilemma. Do I continue to get to know this person? Do I continue to care about this person? That's the question to me, and for me, I've done the long distance relationship. It doesn't work. It would be different if I had never done a long distance relationship before, and I was, being negative about the situation, and I'd never been in this situation before. But I've been in a long distance relationship before. It didn't work out. Not to say that it won't work with this person, but I don't even want to deal with that. I just don't. My choice, right? My choice. It takes time and energy and money, and only seeing someone twice a month, it's not gonna work because he has a full-time regular job. So, what do? Do I stop caring about him? That's what I want to know. Do I stop caring? Yes, I stop. Yes, I'm telling myself. Yes, you stop getting emotionally attached to this individual, because when it comes time for them to finally vacate Atlanta, you're going to be in love, and you're not going to be able to control your emotions, Wes, because you know how you get when you fall for someone. It's very difficult for you to control your emotions. So, before that happens, Wesley, keep your ass in check and let all of that emotional stuff go. You can find another one. You just have to look. And the only reason why I found this particular person was because I did something out of the box. I did something completely out of the box. I went to a different area in Atlanta. I was out there by myself, and I pursued said perfect guy that I've met. I pursued him. A lot of the times we find someone, we see someone, and we're just like, I don't think he'll like me, or oh, I'm probably not his type. But you know what? Without saying, without saying too much, and without giving names, in the last 3 weeks, I've come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baddies. 6, like, baddies that have all told me that they find me attractive, that they find me cool, that I've been communicating with, that I think are cool as well. And my insecure mind would never have thought that I would be on their radar. But I am on their radar, and I have been on their radar. So it makes me look at myself differently, and it makes me stop prejudging these muscle pretty bound boys, right? I need to stop prejudging them, okay? And I need to have more confidence within myself. Because although I may feel a certain way about my physical appearance, others find me to be attractive, find me to be whatever, you know what I'm saying? And even if they have body, they still find me to be, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, I don't know. Like, I don't see myself as having body, you know? But when I post my posts on Instagram, everybody's like, ooh, got the little tongue emoji, got the little fire emoji, got the little eyeball emoji, like, I'm something to look at. But that's neither here nor there. It's frustrating, y'all. After all this time finally meeting someone and for them to be leaving is frustrating. Like, I have never felt this feeling before for someone, in terms of feeling like they're completely perfect with everything, my ideal, everything that I would want. So then it's like, okay, well, Wesley didn't go after it. Why? Why should I have to? Why? I just moved to Atlanta to pursue my dreams. DC has nothing to do with anything that I want to do in life at all. So I just need to give up all of my life and go move to DC to be with this guy? No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. If love is ever in the equation, sacrificing at that level that doesn't make sense for me. Maybe for y'all. That makes sense. Like I spoke to another brother, another fine dime today, and he's like, he's sacrificing his dreams right now. Currently, he's sacrificing his dreams right now because he's in a relationship in Dallas. And he wants to move back to Atlanta to pursue his dreams, but because he's in a relationship in Dallas, he's not moving. What the? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. You love acting. You love being in the movies. You love doing that. You're not doing anything like that in Dallas, but because you're in a relationship, that sacrifice is too huge. It's way too huge. And that's not fair. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that makes sense. Love will not ask you to do that. It just won't ask you to do that. And so for me, I don't feel compelled to do that with DC. There's nothing for me there. Nothing for me there. You know what I'm saying? So why? I don't know why. I don't understand why people do that to themselves, because ultimately in life, in their life, they're not happy. They're not happy in their life. So why do that? Why do that? There are so many people in relationships that are just not happy, but they stay in the relationship because it's a relationship. You should be happy in your relationship. You should be happy in your marriage. If you are creeping around and you're married, or if you're creeping around and you have a boyfriend, you are not happy. Why are you doing that? Why? Unless your husband and your boyfriend understand and y'all have this agreement that y'all can do stuff on the side, then you are not happy, my friend. So why continue to be in a situation like that when you aren't happy? I believe that people should be with who they want to be with, but you should know who you want to be with. Stop wasting other people's times, stop wasting your time, and find that perfect person that's out there for you. Because there's thousands of perfect people that you can meet. It's just so happened that the one that you're with is not that perfect match for you. So for me, I told myself, because I know how emotional I can get, you guys have known this already, I've been single since 2007. Because every time I choose the wrong person, I choose the person that's not right for me. Every time. And so I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore at all. I'm not doing that anymore at all. And it makes me think of a recent situation. Okay, how can I say this? Okay, I've met a lot of people, y'all. A lot of people. I've lived in 5 states. Georgia is my 5th state. Y'all have been there through thick and thin with me, riding this crazy wave of a Leo's life, riding it with me. And I respect y'all, I love y'all, y'all are the bomb, y'all are the best, right? So, the person that I am now, even though I've been through the suicide stuff, my mind got there and I was like, I just want to give up, I don't want to be here no more. I've been through the suicide, so I'm there with you, okay? I'm there with you, okay? So my thing is, in life, every lesson that you go through, you have to learn from it. You have to learn. That's the only way you're gonna become better. That's the only way that you're gonna become the you that you need to become. So everybody always said, Wesley, well, maybe you need to start looking at you. Maybe you need to start looking at you. Maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're the problem. And I always was thinking like, okay, am I trash? If people don't want to be with me? That wasn't it. I was the problem in the situation because I was picking the wrong guy for me. That's the only reason why I was the problem. That's the only reason why I was the problem. I was trying to do the top thing because I like a certain aggression in a man. I like a certain masculinity in a man. I like a certain, in a man. But they were all assholes. And so it's like, okay, well, maybe I need to find someone with a submissive twist that knows what it's like to give up your ass and understands that they should care about that shit. And then they were just too submissive and too much. So it's like, okay, where's the balance? Where's the verse balance? Where's the person that loves Curtis all day motherfucking long, but then would love to get a little piece of Mandy when, you know, it's time for Mandy to say hello? Could never find them. Could never find them. So in the midst of all that, I'm trying to like whatever and da. But over the years, I've met some whack ass people and I've learned from it. I see it now. When I see you, I know you and I move away from you. When I see you and I hear you, I listen, I take you in. I know that you're not the person that could be my friend. That was rhyming and I did that on purpose, right? So Orlando taught me a hell of a lot. And it's like, every situation has taught me. I learned about that situation, so I'm not going to do it again. All of the people that know my issues and know my problems, we speak on the phone, we speak in life. We go through, y'all heard me cry and all that. Is it a problem that I don't want to resort back to the past? Is it a problem that I don't want to go backward when I'm trying to move forward and be a better me? You know, and then what makes it complicated for me now going into this other topic is when people are able to give you advice because they're not in a situation, but then once they get in the situation, they're crumbled. They don't know how to handle their emotions and shit. But I'm like, didn't you just tell me how to be and what not to do and how to feel? And now you're going through the same situation and now you don't know how to act. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like when I wanted to commit suicide, I had a lot of people say, oh, you know, you shouldn't, God is here and, you know, that's the weak way out. But then they call me and they're like, Wes, I don't want to be here no more. I'm confused. I don't get it. I don't get it. Didn't you just tell, what did you just tell me? What did you just tell me? Why can't you listen to your own advice? You just told me not to do it. Now you want to do it? Dumb. I don't get that. No. And I don't have empathy or sympathy for people that can't comprehend, that can't practice what they preach. I don't. When I become stone cold and into my emotions and able to control what I'm going through, then I don't care. No, it's not that I don't care. Why am I gonna sit here and cry over a situation that I can control? Right. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody else to give me advice and be like, oh, well, Wesley, maybe you should do this, and Wesley, maybe you should do that. And then have to turn around and then give them the same advice because they can't practice what they preach. I'm not here for it. So I don't have sympathy or empathy for people that don't practice what they preach. If you're a person that can give advice, you need to follow your advice. Yes, indeed. So I went through a tirade of emotions, right? Or just stuff that I was talking about. My first topic was discussing how I found the perfect guy and how that perfect guy will no longer be living in Atlanta in the next couple of months. What should I do? That was the first topic, right? Then I went in to discuss the type of guy that I know that I like now and how we as people need to attach ourselves to people that we know will work for us in all facets of life, whether it's their physical appearance, the way that they talk, their demeanor, how they act, what they do, if they laugh, if they don't laugh. You need to get to know this person. Don't wait 5 years to ask them their STD status. Go get tested right away. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get all that shit out of the way so that there's a clear understanding and a definitive reasoning behind you liking said person, right? Then I ventured into discussing why I've been single and what I've learned from all of my mistakes in dealing with individuals, and that they necessarily weren't the problem. I was the problem because I was picking the wrong person for me. Then I talked about people who cheat but still hold themselves up in a relationship, and why do we do that? Then I talked about people that are living their life for a relationship, yet they're not happy. I talked about a lot of stuff, right? A lot of stuff, but in the end, everything that I discussed was to lead up to me saying this to you. In every situation that you go through, learn something about yourself. Advance, evolve, become better for you. Not better for anybody else, but become better for you. You know what I'm saying? Do I still have those suicidal thoughts in my mind. Yeah, I'm human. And I feel that no human should live in a world within themselves that they're just not happy in. And they try to come out of it, but they just can't seem to come out of it. I'm a firm believer in that. But I also feel that suicide is not necessarily the answer. It's not. I feel that there is a way out, but you have to work for the way out. That's how I feel. Right. Also, I don't think I want to talk about anything else. That was a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's go to the Instagram post real quick. So, I made an Instagram post talking about my ideal day, and it says, friend says, let's go. We do Six Flags, movie after, the grill for food, then naked space party after. So here's the thing, right? I could be a corny guy, I could be a playful guy, I just like to have fun. Wes just wants to have fun. Oh, Wes just wants to have, that's all he really wants. That's all the fun. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so Six Flags, I'm a Six Flags dude. I love roller coasters. That's what I love to do. The movies, duh. I want to be in acting and I want to be an actor. You know, movies, I want to be in movies, not in acting. You know what I'm saying? Duh. The Grill in Atlanta is the best place that I've had the best food. Like, their food is freaking amazing. I love the Grill. And then naked spades. Okay, so I'm a flirt. I love the male form if it's attractive to me, you know. So for me, it's just like, why not be around, you know, everybody naked? You know, I love looking at ass. That's just my thing. Ass is just beautiful. It's just like, just so gorgeous. Like, oh my God, it's just like, who doesn't love ass? Like, when you look at ass, it's just, you know, that's what I feel like. Oh my God, ass. Like, oh, like, ass is just beautiful. Like, it's just so fucking beautiful. Like, it's like, who doesn't love ass? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, but it has to be a certain looking ass. Like, I don't like gargantuan asses. I like firm, beautiful, one tone type of thing. I'm just saying, who doesn't love ass? And why not play spades naked? You know what I'm saying? Like, when that person gets up to walk away to go to the bathroom, all you see is booty cakes. And you know, when people are naked, it kind of drops their guard a little bit because everyone's naked and everyone has fun. Like, it's more fun. It doesn't have to be a sexual experience. It could just be a liberating, free, do as you will experience. Kind of like no drama to the party kind of experience. So yeah. Who doesn't want to play spades naked? Next post says, I want a friend that when they hear someone speak negatively about me, they bring positivity to the convo and tell me about it later. Clear as day. If you hear someone talking shit, correct them and then let me know about it. Because I don't want to be, oh hey, how you doing, Charles? And Charles is talking about me like a dog. I don't want that. And if you're my friend, you need to let me know what's being said. Right. Next post. No matter what state I'm in, I stay missing NYC and my friends. That's the truth. I love New York. I miss New York. I miss New York like crazy. But something tells me if I go back, I'll revert back to, I'll become complacent and trapped in a sense of normalcy, and I don't want to do that. So yeah. Next post says, I want a friend I can call and say, yo, pull out the bottle, I'm coming over to hang, I need to talk, and he says, okay. Point blank, and that's it. That's it. It's like in life, we all go through something when we want to vent, and if we don't have that friend where we can vent to, life sucks. Life sucks. Anybody coasting through life by themselves, your life sucks. Sucks. You need somebody you can vent to. Every human needs another. Every human needs another, period. And if you're in a situation where you're just like, oh, so terrible, and just, you're missing out on life, period. You're missing out, even if your said other is a pet, because the Lord knows I want me a dog. I want me a dog so bad. Like, oh my God, I want me a dog. But oh my God, I want me a dog. I want me a dog before I die off this earth. I want a dog. But every living situation I've been in has never been conducive for me to get a dog, but I want a dog. Oh my God, I would just be in heaven. Me and my baby. I would just be in heaven. But it would be nice to be able to be like, bruh, can I come over? And they'd be like, yeah, man, I got the bottle. Let's go. Let's talk. What's up? Oh, that would be so perfect. Friends, like, where are they? Why aren't they here? And then the last one, I want a friend I can play PS4 butt naked with and have a couple of drinks. That's the life. That is the life. When you let go of everything and you don't care, that's the life. Everybody is naked one point and another or a time, well, you know what I'm saying, during the day, whether they're taking a shower, whether they pull out their pants to take a crap, whatever they do, they're naked. You know, people are at their most vulnerable when they're naked, at their most free when they're naked, expressive when they're naked. So let's be naked, let's play some games, let's, you know, why not? Shit, I think that would be cool. But maybe that's just me. Maybe y'all can't adopt similar connections despite our differences. I think it would be cool to play naked PS4 with your attractive friends. Because not all of our friends are attractive, and I'm sorry, but I don't want to look at, if it ain't nothing nice to look at, I don't want to look at it. Put on some basketball shorts, I don't want to look at it. I don't care what y'all say, I don't care. We don't want to look at everything. The whole point is to be like, okay, check you out, friend, I see them cakes, okay. I know I'm crazy, but I am what I am, and that's what I am. I am what I am, and that's what I am. To all the Patreon subscribers, you guys will be getting videos this weekend into Monday, exclusive to Patreon. Yes, you will. For those of you that donated the $10 and donated, I think, more than $10 for the rewards, you will be getting those as well this upcoming weekend. So, yes indeed. Once again, Patreon is a monthly subscription for a service. So think of Aconnectiontv the Network as Netflix. The more people that subscribe, the more content I can pour out. And for those of you that become exclusive patrons, the more content you will receive because you're an exclusive patron. Also, the rewards go to those as well. Every first of the month is when the money comes out of your account. You can change or rearrange your subscription at any time. So if you start with $1 and you want to do $3, go ahead. If you want to do $5, go ahead. If you want to do $10, go ahead. You can, and you can cancel it at any time. So appreciate the 7 Patreons that are there. Once again, you guys will receive your exclusivity content this particular weekend going into Monday. Yes, indeed. And I'm thinking of doing Culture Club for Patreon as well. So I don't know. We'll see. It all depends on how this weekend is going. My little brother Dwayne, who does Culture Club, is coming up this weekend, and we have some things that he wants to do, big brother, little brother. So, shout out to everybody that's been sending me love on my Instagram. I'm at 38,200 subscribers. That sounds more accurate. So for everybody that's loving the content and the pictures, thank you guys for doing that. And as always, if you're in Atlanta area and you want to be supportive, or if you want to promote your shares, then just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool guy. Do not try to start a conversation with me online talking about Wesley, I want to see Curtis, and it's not going to work in your favor. Ask Joseph. Now, we haven't, and I met Joseph in California. Joseph, I love you, bro. I love you, Joseph. Joseph and Brandon, they made California so good to me. Shout out to Joseph. Now, Joseph tried to have a little online conversation with me. It just really didn't work. It wasn't until we saw each other, we met each other, we conversed, we corroborated, we were face to face. We had a jacuzzi moment. He got naked in the jacuzzi, I got naked in the jacuzzi, we was all naked in the jacuzzi. No sex between Joseph and I, but it was just A1 the bomb. And now Joseph is that dude. Like, I can, you know what I'm saying? That's how I want to meet y'all. I can't meet y'all through online. It's just not gonna work. Anyways, love y'all. Thank y'all for being patrons, and I love y'all so much. Subscribe and leave comments below this video about all of the topics. Namaste.